Justin Baldoni from the get-go said, I don't want to do anything negative toward her. I don't want to hurt her. I'm not asking anyone to not believe anyone. Have them see the truth and determine the truth for themselves.
Blake Lively freaked out after the court rejected her attempt to dismiss her case, leaving fans stunned by how quickly her once untouchable reputation is unraveling overnight. The judge's refusal to shield her from Justin Baldoni's claims has triggered a wave of rumors, forcing her to scramble for damage control right after shooting wrapped on It Ends With Us. Blake Lively's legal team shifted into high gear to silence any unfavorable chatter. They filed motions aimed at ending Justin Baldoni's countersuit, one that threatened to peel back the curtain on accusations she'd hoped would remain behind closed doors. Early on, her legal approach seemed unbeatable. After all, Blake's influence in Hollywood is no secret. Yet the courtroom proved immune to star power. When the presiding judge reviewed the evidence, it became clear that Justin had enough material to warrant a proper hearing, and shutting him down outright would be premature. Observers say this ruling not only caught Blake off guard, but also left her scrambling for a new strategy. Insiders claim she had been confident her decades of A-list credibility and her alliance with Ryan Reynolds would sway public sentiment and legal opinions alike. Instead, the dismissal's rejection laid bare how serious Justin's claims might be, and how determined he is to bring his side of the story to light. For Blake, the blow is deeper than a simple judicial setback. It signals that her usual methods of controlling the media narrative may no longer work. Now, both fans and critics are left wondering what else she's holding back, and whether her team has a plan B to salvage her reputation. Before Justin's counterpunch, the news cycle painted Blake as the clear-cut victim in a tense production environment. Early reports alleged that she'd been subjected to invasive on-set behavior, with rumors of boundary-crossing directives that ignored her comfort and creative input. Words like intimidating, manipulative, and overbearing were thrown around in connection to Justin's role, and the media wasted no time echoing these points across entertainment sites and social channels. Thanks to her star power and rapport with the press, Blake's accusations quickly took root. The storyline was simple. An A-list actress felt undermined and disrespected, and viewers had little reason to doubt her. Indeed, her fans, known for their passionate online support, rallied instantly. They shared clips from her past interviews, praising her as a strong, outspoken figure who'd never compromise on integrity or professional standards. To many, it was unthinkable that she'd exaggerate such claims. But under the surface, signs of unease began to emerge. A few outlets noted that the allegations lacked concrete detail, while others wondered why Justin was so silent if he truly had nothing to hide. Despite these minor stirrings of skepticism, the majority opinion firmly favored Blake at first. Headlines piled up about her courage to speak out, and the conversation seemed set in stone. Only later did it become clear that Justin had been meticulously organizing a response that would flip the entire script. What no one saw coming was Justin Baldoni's all-out digital strategy to dismantle Blake's narrative. In one bold move, he unveiled a website brimming with emails, text messages, and behind-the-scenes recordings. He labeled it a truth bomb, daring the public to see for themselves the raw data he believes proves her allegations were, at best, incomplete, and at worst, blatantly misleading. Far from dumping random files, Justin curated a timeline that spanned the evolution of It Ends With Us, starting from early concept meetings to the final days of shooting. Entire text exchanges showed moments of mutual praise and friendly banter, contrasting sharply with the frosty impression Blake left through her public statements. According to Justin, these casual, even playful conversations are proof that Blake wasn't the consistently oppressed figure she claimed to be. More startling, he uploaded statements from crew members and documented suggestions that she took charge on critical decisions. from script edits to filming schedules. Reactions to the website were explosive. For every staunch Blake defender calling it a publicity ploy, an equally vocal group applauded Justin for pulling back the curtain on power plays in Hollywood. Suddenly, the tidy narrative of Blake versus Justin had layers that mainstream outlets hadn't fully explored. Skeptics wondered why, if Blake had truly been so mistreated, she hadn't cut ties earlier. Others argued that having influence on set does not rule out the possibility of feeling cornered or threatened. The result was an unprecedented level of intrigue around a conflict many had assumed would be a one-note scandal. Now, the public was forced to confront a complicated question. Could Hollywood's sweetheart have shaped this controversy to protect her own image? Justin's revelations also put Ryan Reynolds under the microscope. While Ryan's public persona revolves around humor and down-to-earth charm, whispers emerge that he actively confronted Justin over perceived slights to Blake. Text threads posted on the website hinted at tense back and forths, with Ryan demanding certain creative directions or warning of potential fallout if Blake's preferences weren't considered. Justin's supporters saw these messages as evidence that he was up against an A-list power couple far more capable of steering the project than previously assumed. In fact, some communications suggested that Blake's role extended beyond typical acting duties. If Justin's timeline is to be believed, she had input in hiring certain crew members and often pushed for rewrites, claiming it was necessary to protect the story's integrity. Although creative collaboration is standard in big-budget films, the degree of control Blake allegedly wielded stunned many. Critics of her stance argue that her claims of being a disregarded actress don't hold water if she was, in reality, shaping pivotal production decisions. Yet none of this automatically clears Justin. In some of the text exchanges he released, frustration boiled over on both sides, blurring the line between justified pushback and possible intimidation. While many fans now see him as an underdog fighting to protect his name, others remain unconvinced. They point out that even the most thorough evidence dump can be curated to favor one's side. With all these conflicting accounts, the public faces a puzzle that grows more complex by the day. Both sides appear to have used their positions, be it star clout or a meticulously constructed media platform, to get the upper hand. And as the legal battle rages on, each new document or private message reveals yet another layer in this Hollywood feud. The court's decision has only fueled this high-stakes battle, turning a once-routine production into a watershed moment in Hollywood accountability. As fresh evidence surfaces and star power clashes with counterclaims, the ultimate question remains: will either side back down, or is the biggest bombshell still to come? For more of the latest news, check out the next video.